Hey guys, so welcome back. So today we get a little bit of more information on T. This has been kind of a cool little journey that we've been taking because she's had tough questions and things, and now we get a little bit more insight and perspective on a previous reading that we did for her, which was to do with the psychology. She was thinking about pursuing this pathway into psychology, and she was, but if you guys remember back on that reading. And that was actually today, so it's not that long ago. So if you guys are keeping up with the channel, staying on top of things, or maybe you've seen that video already and now you're coming onto this video, maybe even days or weeks or months or some other time later, you can always, if you haven't already, you can go back and watch that video and stuff as well. But what this all means is we'd given her some insight about maybe this other idea of maybe other than psychology, maybe I think if I recall correctly, it was something to do with business, or I was picking up something intuitively, maybe about some other kind of direction for her. Today's question is all about that very topic. And it's about this idea of, well, let me just kind of say it here. So, okay, so this is a question. Intuitively, T has been shown two pathways to choose to pursue. One is psychologist, one is novelist. Novelist has, she says, has shown accolades, some recognition, healing through words. So that's a positive thing. And then also film adaptations. She wants to know, is this her guide presenting the options to her? Let's find out about this. Let's look at this whole presentation of things and see where we're kind of at with it. All right. Oh, very fascinating. So first card that we get is this 8 of Cups. This is where we're kind of, walking away from kind of the groundedness of things and kind of going on this path and stuff, and not really caring one way or the other. It's not so much always about the path that is the one that's the most expected or the one that is the most preferable. It's not always about the money. Sometimes it's about what's really kind of in our heart. What is our soul saying? That's what this card is really saying. That so 8 in numerology is really about the groundedness, that Capricorn energy I talk about sometimes. But this, moving in this direction, walking away kind of from the 8, walking away from the material or the groundedness and things, it may bring some unsurety of things. We see that. The moon is sort of the things that we don't necessarily see. It's kind of the hidden things. It's very hypnotizing. We're hypnotized in a different direction. We're kind of thinking that we should follow the heart instead of necessarily following the practical aspects of, what everybody tells us that we should be doing, or what life would say, oh, you should definitely go in this direction, play it safe. It's really about not necessarily having to play it safe. And that's what this card's really all about. So it's given us this indication that, the psychology might be the tried and true, or it might be the most structured pathway. But the novelist or the writing and different things like that, that may be the one that's a little bit less, sure of, and that. But because we're seeing some accolades or getting some feeling towards this in this particular direction, it's sort of like your inner self, your higher self, or your guide telling you, yeah, definitely you probably should be pursuing this other direction, like the writing and that. And that will also bring you some material success along the way. We see that very pretty much with that. Next card that we have in the reading and stuff like that is a 6 of Pentacles. Pentacles are about money, right? This is a very charitable kind of card. If you look at it, the person giving is also very happy, as well as the people receiving are very happy and all. And so this is giving the best of yourself to others so that they can benefit. And, what is the best way of doing that? And in the process of doing that, you benefit as well, in terms of reward. The more value that you provide to other people in that, the more wealth and things that you turn for yourself. It's not really about the money as much as it is doing in life what it is that you're passionate about. So following your passion, following the direction that you feel led into, it's really, really important that you maintain that for your greater happiness, for your greater good, and ultimately for your success. Because what happens with success is it sort of follows us kind of indirectly. And that's what comes about with this. And so it's about keeping a balance and things, not having to rely on, what others are saying that you should do, or what you're thinking would be the most practical thing. It's not really so much about that. It's really about just following the heart, putting it out there for others, and then being able to help and impact people in the best way possible. And that's what I'm kind of feeling with this. I think with the writing, like you mentioned, you can share things and help people in emotional ways and stuff like that by sharing information and stuff, and you'll reach a wider, larger audience overall than you would just having a psychology practice or something, maybe in a town where you're only reaching so many people. You may be doing some really good with that, but I think overall the greatest good that you would do would be following this path of being a novelist, doing the writing. Finally, what do we have? Well, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are all about like new energy, new beginnings, new things going on. Pentacles are about wealth and about groundedness and about materialism and things on that end. So this is sort of that new energy of picking this new path. This writing and stuff like that would definitely be the way that I would say that you would want to go. I mean, as far as probably just what I'm picking up intuitively, I feel like it's going to open up the most doors for you. We see the arbor there. In fact, right here, like being able to go through and see other things and no barriers or anything like that in your way. And it's a very beautiful, very peaceful place to be. Really picking that up. So pick one, pick the other. Do we do the psychology? Do we be the novelist? I say the novelist. And I'm saying that just intuitively. I think you're going to be happier. I think it's going to bring you more success. And I think that it will be less taxing on you. And I think it's something that you'll be able to do a lot of good and help a lot of people with and bring a lot of value to the lives of other people. And I think you'll overall be a lot happier. That's what I'm picking up. Hope it helps. If you do pursue the psychology and all, I think that will also be a positive choice for you as well. I don't think you can go wrong with it. I don't think you'll be unsuccessful. I just think that you'll be more successful with this, and you'll if you're looking to do the most good, I think that this would be the best direction for you. Of course, you could always do both. That's always a possibility also. So I guess you just have to make the decision on that. But I think if you're going to put your energy someplace, maybe go out at 100%, the writing would definitely be the best direction for you. So anyways, much love, many blessings. And guys, please help and support this channel. Please help and support me. You can just go to helpbydonating.com, give a donation from the heart. It's always appreciated. If you'd like to get a tarot card reading or if you'd like spiritual direction, I do that also. You can go to the description below this video and there's information about how to reach out to me. There's my telephone number. There's also my email address and everything and whatnot. Most of you guys that watch the channel know that I'm a monk. So we live a very spiritual life and take a vow of poverty and all, but all your support and everything like that goes to help us spread love for God to others. And it really helps us maintain just our day-to-day life and being able to do these services in a nice way for people and to help you out. So anyways, much love, many blessings. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you know when we're coming back online. I hope to see you guys on the next episode of Indirect Knowledge. Take care, my friends.